Hey man, before we start this video, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all hit that share button. Okay, we about to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we hitting that like button, we hitting that share button, we hitting that comment, we hitting them comments. Let's go, man. Hoods Billionaire TV, big favor, big abundance. Let's get into the video. What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about ESTG walking off on a bootleg Kev interview. Let's talk about it. So this one, been hitting the algorithm. Everybody talking about how ESTG walked out on bootleg Kev. I know ESTG got an album coming out, so he doing his media press run as he should, getting prepared for the album to drop. And he was doing the interview with bootleg Kev. So after looking at it, I can see both sides. So I'm gonna speak from both sides because I can see both sides. Okay, starting with ESTG side, homie was definitely asking him a lot of irrelevant questions, based on his album and a promo run. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I think if he would have asked more relevant questions in regards to the album, what he had going on business wise, what was going on with CMG, and how's everything been going over there, and what you've been learning about the business, and what's life like in Kentucky. And I think if he would have asked him more questions like that and then asked him the football question, I don't think he would have took it so negatively. You know what I mean? I don't think he would have took it like that, because that just would have been in the flow. That's a natural question to ask. It just would have been in the flow of the question. So I don't think he would have got so offended by that, right? But Buddy was asking him about space aliens and porn stars and who jury real, and do he get discounts on jury, which that question really wasn't that bad. But if it would have been in the sync of questions that made sense to ask ESTG, I don't think ESTG would have got upset about him asking him about football, right? So I can see ESTG side. I can see that, because it's like, bro, like, this interview is just unnecessary. Okay, I can see bootleg Kev side. Okay, because one thing ESTG got to understand as a professional, bro, if you signed up for it, you know what I'm saying, if he didn't offend you, then you want to make sure that you go through with your obligations, right? And then also you might want to do your research on bootleg Kev, see what type of interviews he does. Even if he has a good audience, his style of interviewing might not be for you, because you don't have to take every single interview that people ask you to do in regards to doing a promo or a press run, right? So going forward, you want to make sure that you do your research on the interviewer, so what type of questions that they'll ask, you know what I'm saying, and what style of questioning they'll ask, so you kind of know what to be prepared for. On top of that, I'm not gonna lie, ESTG did seem a little bit like apprehensive or offended when he asked him about football, because then he started like, where you see it at? But where you see it at? When you see that? Tell me where you saw it. Tell me when you saw it. You know what I mean? And it's like, nobody's gonna remember that. I wouldn't be able to remember nothing like that. If I've seen the highlights from ESTG football highlights. The nigga was a beast. Nigga, he was nice. You know what I'm saying? He was nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, the nigga was nice at football. You know what I'm saying? But I think he just took that the wrong way. But that's a legitimate question for him to ask you about your life playing football, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think ESTG was, I don't know if he's been apprehensive about it or what. I don't know what's going on with that. But like, bro, there's nothing wrong with talking about the fact that you play football in college and you got a scholarship and you could have made it to the NFL. Like, that's an accomplishment. That's nothing to be ashamed of. And This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Like, it's no need to push that. You should push for kids to get football scholarships and go to school and get a free education. You know what I'm saying? And pimp the system, especially with the NIL now. They can make money in college. You see what I'm saying? That don't make you not a street nigga. Newsflash. All your favorite street rappers damn near then went to college. Gotti has gone to college. He said that out his own mouth. Yo, Gotti went to college. I think he said he went to college with $250,000. Gotti went to college. Gucci went to college. Ross went to college. Shit, 2 Chainz went to college. You can't name no nigga in the industry. It's very few of them that actually didn't go to college. Plies went to college. Wayne went to college. I think Jeezy might be the only one that didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying? So he can't take anything negative, and I know it'd be a lot of pressure on street rappers like, oh nigga, you went to college. Like, nigga, more of them went to college than didn't go to college. E40 went to college. Master P went to college. God damn, I mean, the list goes on and on. All these niggas went to college. That does not make them not street niggas. We know Master P was in the streets. This is a fact. That's solidified. That can't be taken away. We know Gotti was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We know 2 Chainz was in the streets. We know all these guys was in the streets. Just because they went to college don't make them not street niggas. You know what I'm saying? And don't mean that they didn't handle their business in the streets. That's just what it is. But I don't even like that narrative being pushed, because number one, being a street nigga isn't cool. Don't care how exotic they try to make it. It's not cool. It's only gonna end you in the grave or in the penitentiary, or just washed up and done and flat out finished. Okay, that's the only ways that's gonna go for you. It's not really a lot of positives with being a street nigga, so I don't even like that narrative being pushed like that's some type of cool thing to aspire for. I'd much rather y'all push the fact to aspire to go to college and be productive and get a free education, play sports, get structure in your life. I'd much rather than push that narrative. So the way that he was apprehensive, I could see where that narrative spun out, where it's like he don't want people to know about. Well, everybody know that he played football. Okay, so that's not nothing. That ain't nothing that everybody don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that don't take away from his street credibility. Do you know how many street niggas is in the NFL? Do you know how many is in the NFL? The NBA maybe not as much. It be street niggas in the NBA, but you kind of just gotta walk a little bit of a finer line, because the politics is a little bit stricter in the NBA. So that don't mean that niggas that's gang members and shit like that don't make it to the NBA, but it's definitely not as much in the NFL. In the NFL, a lot of these niggas come from the streets. Okay, a lot of these niggas is street niggas, real life. A lot of these niggas still be in the streets, still got money in the streets. You know how many cases? Just look it up, bro. It's been so many cases of NFL players getting caught with bowls, bricks, or financing bowls and bricks for niggas in they hood. They get caught in RICO. It's been a lot of them type of niggas. Okay, you can just look that up yourself on Google. It's hellas of them. You know what I'm saying? Star football players still be real street niggas. Google Marvin Harrison, Hall of Famer. Yeah, everybody know what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these niggas, man. Aqib Talib. I don't even want to just be naming niggas like that, but a lot of niggas know there's a lot of street niggas in the NFL, bro. So that's not nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't be ashamed, but I definitely could see, bootleg Kev situation where it's like, bro, I'm just asking you a question, but I see ESTG side also as well, where it's like, nigga, the questions that you was asking me really just didn't pertain to what I was trying to promote. So overall, I just want to promote this. It's okay to let people know that you went to college, and it's okay to go to college. God damn it, I'm sick of that shit. This destructive shit niggas be putting out there. ESTG is talented, but I'm gonna keep it real, nigga. That style of rap that he rap is very toxic, and it promotes a super toxic lifestyle. And I would want to promote that to no kids. I don't give a fuck. So I'd rather him promote the fact that he went to school and he was a star athlete, and He was getting a free education. Let's promote that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments on this situation. Who was wrong? Who was right? Was Bootleg Kev right? Was the STG right? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the guy who's being their big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who's being their big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.